Hey y'all, this your girl Amber, back on my YouTube. It's been gone for a minute, but I'm back. So I'm about to go ahead and do a reading for my Capricorns. Be mindful that these are general messages, so it may not resonate with everyone. So that's when you take what do and you leave what don't, period. And also, if you know where Capricorn falls at in your birth chart, this can resonate with your sun, moon, Venus, or rising sign, your first, fifth, seventh, or eighth house. So my Capricorns, what energy I have for you? Let's see. Capricorn. Let's see. I ain't gonna take them. Tell too many that pushed on. Oh. Damn, I'm not taking that one. Okay. So, for my Capricorns, I feel like y'all are in an energy whereas y'all are working on y'all abundance. You know what I'm saying? Gaining more abundance for yourselves. Maybe, like I said, since y'all are working more so in regards to being more abundantly free, it's like y'all also have made some type of decision and some type of judgment call on how to move forward. Maybe at one point in time, like when it came to the situation or just you trying to gain that abundance that you were trying to gain, it wasn't that much of communication. Maybe you were scared to speak up or express yourself, but it's like now y'all not in that energy, whereas the communication is very fluent and it's at a, I'm not saying it's at a fast pace, but it's, at the same time, y'all are not scared to speak up for yourselves. Y'all are being very vocal as of right now, just because of the simple fact it's something that you are working on, and the only way that you will be able to get what you want is if you speak up and become more vocal. Because 5 Wands came up at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, because like you're trying to change some things. Like maybe it's the way that you communicate, how you handle your business, or just in regards to relationships that y'all have within y'all circle. Because as I was also shuffling for y'all, the devil came out and the moon too. So maybe y'all feel like y'all are stuck in a situation that you possibly don't know how to get out of. And it's like maybe y'all are working on gaining more financial stability, more financial abundance, so you'll be able to find an easier way to get out of this situation. And like maybe just because of the simple fact you feel like you're stuck in this situation, this type of situation, because the devil energy is also Capricorn energy. It's like you know that in order to gain your own freedom from that situation, you have to get your finances in order so you can become more abundantly free. Let's see. It's like you basically trying to find a way out, because that's the energy that I'm getting. Yeah, because in fact, it's like every time you try to have like some type of discussion or just some type of talk when it comes within the situation, it's like nothing never changes, nothing never get solved. It's no resolution that never comes about. So it's like overall, it's like, you know, that in order for you to remove yourself from this situation, you first have to overall get yourself together financially, whereas you'll be able to become free from this toxic situation. Yeah, and it's like a lot of communication. It's like a lot of communication will be coming in, but at the same time, at this moment, everything is like slow and steady. But you know that's what you have to do. It's like overall, you have to make sure your money right. Whatever you're trying to do, make sure that's in order first, and then, excuse me, like I said, it's like that financial stability and freedom will help you release yourself from this toxic connection or just toxic environment that you feel as though that you can't get away from. Okay. So it's like you already have the plan in your mind on what you need to do in order to move forward. It's like now you just have to put it in the physical, as in do what you have to do in order to free yourself. Yeah, because like I said, maybe you're trying to free yourself from this situation because, one, you feel like there's someone better because the Emperor came up and upright, and then this may be someone that you possibly feel as though can be a possible love situation. But it's like at first, in order for this to come about, you have to close out this cycle, because the Emperor, the Lovers, and Nine of Pentacles came up in reverse. I mean, up upright. So you have someone that can possibly be some type of potential love. But at the same time, in order for this man to come in, when you know what I'm saying, you have to first release that cycle. You have to close out that toxic cycle that I was just speaking on, that you feel like you are stuck and bounded to. You have to first remove yourself out of that cycle in order for this Emperor to come in for you and love you how you want to be loved. But like I said, it's like you already know what you need to do. It's like you just have to put it in physical action. Whether you release this person mentally or physically remove yourself from this person, that's the only way that real love will be able to come in for you, and from who you want it from, whether if you know who this person is or if this person is non-existent at the time. But that's the only way true love will come in for you, when you release that toxic individual, that toxic connection that you feel like you can't get away from. Because like I said, you probably like you feel like you are stuck, like whereas you can't remove yourself from it, but that's mental entrapment, because you're not really stuck. You just don't probably feel like you have the strength or the courage to actually remove yourself from this situation. Maybe out of fear, maybe because of that you are afraid of the unknown. But that's the only way real love will come in for you, if you close out this cycle, that toxic cycle. Whether it's mentally, emotionally, or physically. But that's the only way that your person will come in for you. Yeah, because like I said, right now, when it comes to like your relationships and things like that, deep down you're not really happy, you're not satisfied. And if you do have kids involved, guess what? It's like, regardless if you have a family, household situation, deep down you're still not happy just because in fact, like I said, maybe you are involving yourself with someone who's very toxic, who is just like, they just don't see things from your perspective or from your understanding, and y'all might have kids together, and that's why you feel as though like you probably can't find true love or real love, because in fact this person may have some type of hold on you, and maybe possibly, like I said, this person may be using kids as a pawn to keep you attached to them and bonded to them. But in reality, you really have the go and the say so to move forward from this situation. But if you continue to keep yourself attached to this toxic individual, they're also going to continue to use the kids in the household situation as that pawn. And it's like I said, it goes back to me saying the reason why you feel like you are trapped and binded to this person, because in fact, that's the way they make you feel. But not knowing that's all mental, because can't nobody make you stay somewhere you don't want to be, and can't nobody force you to do something that you don't want to do. You catch my drift? So Capricorn, yeah. This reading is pretty much self-explanatory. Yeah, it's like you have one foot in, one foot out. Two Pentacles came up, right? Yeah, it's like you juggling, whereas you have some type of indecisive thoughts, whereas should I stay dealing with this or should I move away from it so I can be able to find real love? But not knowing, you really answering your own questions when you think like that, when you have in and out indecisive decisions, you know what I'm saying? Because in reality, you know what you have to do in order to get that love that you want. But it's like I said, you are scared to do that, because in fact you are scared of the unknown, and you probably, like, maybe you have been used to this person, so it's like it makes you weird to try to branch out on your own and try, you know what I'm saying? But not knowing it's all a mental type of thing. You can remove yourself from the situation. You can find true love if that's truly what you want to do. Okay, or you want to continue to keep juggling, having indecisive thoughts, one foot in, one foot out, and you'll continue to go through the same cycle with the individual. Capricorn. Yeah, because like I said, King of Swords came up in reverse. Yeah, because like with this person that you are dealing with, you can't communicate. Y'all can't communicate with each other, because it's like communication be off. It don't be in alignment with one another. So it's always some back and forth or some type of disagreement. So like I said, the answer is you already know the answer to your own question. You can't sure if you already know what you need to do. Why would you continue to keep trying to be with somebody or deal with somebody who makes you feel like the situation is one-sided? They can't never listen to what you have to say because they feel as though they always right, or they know because some fact what's happening, they feel as though they am, but not knowing that they ain't even all that. So it's like you want to keep yourself stuck in a situation instead of just removing yourself out together so you can find that true love in that man. So Capricorn, this reading was kind of self-explanatory, and it was kind of started being repetitive. But take what resonates, leave what don't. But overall, like I'm saying, y'all know what y'all have to do in order to move forward to find real love. You may, like I said, if it has children involved, you have to stop letting this person use the children as a pawn within the situation, because that's the easiest way for them to manipulate you into staying somewhere that you deep down don't want to be at. Okay? Regardless if it's a mental, even if it's in regards to your emotions, even physically, either way it goes, this person is still going to try to use some type of manipulation in order to keep you stuck and stagnant where they want you to be with them, versus you going out and finding real true love that actually, the man that will love you for you and will actually show that and make sure that you feel that way too. So yeah, Capricorn, this is y'all reading for today. Aquarius, y'all are up next. So yeah.